What is going on, my beautiful people, man? I hope you guys are having an amazing day, a very joyous day, and that is exactly what this video is going to be about: how to have the joy of the Lord. But not only that, the price, I want you to put a perspective on it that allows you to see the joy of the Lord as something that you can get more and more and more and more of. And the powerfulness of this one scripture, which is saying, "In thy presence is fullness of joy." All that simply means is that when we are with God, when we are in his presence, we can have the fullness of joy. When you know he's got it all handled under control, when you know that he has loved you so much, he has so much care for you, there's things that he's working out for you, good for you right now. Those weaknesses that you have, those things that you're worrying about are going to help strengthen you. That's what it's about. In thy presence, when we know he's there, when we know he's available, when we know that we trust him, fullness of joy comes out of us, and it's so amazing. And it's funny because the way that I thought about this, or the way that we can put this that helps me really imagine this, I just went to go watch Zootopia 2 with my girlfriend not so long ago, and one of the songs that plays in there is called Zoo by Shakira. Me and my girlfriend love Shakira, and it was a freaking amazing song. And I just kept singing that song, but I really looked into it and the meaning of the song. And the meaning of the song is that there's a lot of stuff going on. She's like, I forgot what the part was, but in this world, we're going to have a lot of things to worry about, and there's a lot of stuff going on. But she said, the main meaning of it is that we're going to turn it into a zoo, turn and have fun. That's what it is. We're going to have fun. We can acknowledge the stuff that is going on, that we do have worries, there's things that are going on back and forth, but we can still have fun. We can still play around, have a good time, despite that stuff. And it's crazy because that's what God is telling us. Yes, in this world we will have trials and tribulations. It says that in scripture. But right after that it says, "Be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world." And that's something that it can be said, it can be heard, but I want you to try to internalize that. What does that really mean to you when you feel that? Do you get a little bit happy even hearing that? In this world there will be trials and tribulations, but be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. That be of good cheer should be something that, it's going to take some time, but trying to get to the place where even hearing that makes us happy and excited and gets us smiling, gets us joyous. And it's so powerful because what I was thinking about is, first we got to get to that place of peace, which is knowing that, okay, God's going to work everything together for good. Because we can't imagine that, if we can't know that God's going to work everything for good, then we're always going to be worrying about for us to control it. But once we have the peace of knowing, hey, God's got it under control, I'm going to continue to move, do my thing, but I trust God. I trust God with my thine own heart. And I lean not on my own understanding. In all my ways I acknowledge him, for he will make my path straight. Once we have that, that is the floor that we are setting. It's this floor. You can't dance if you don't have a floor. But once you have the floor, just like in the Shakira song, The Zoo, you can start on top of it, dancing, having fun, just having a party, having a great time, being able to play, because you trust the foundation. If you're a kid and you're on the playground and you're worrying, the kid's not worrying about everything else that's going on in the playground, oh my gosh, this thing I have to do next Thursday, I'm kind of worrying about it right now, or how am I looking right now, or are these other kids judging me? Okay, maybe once you get to a certain age you start thinking about that, but young kids are just playing, just having fun, they're just trusting, they're just having a great time, they're unleashing. Yeah, and a lot of times because they know that their parents are there and they're watching them, they're going to be okay. And if we can trust our Father, that art thou in heaven, whatever you want to say, if we can trust that he's watching over us, allowing us to go out there and play, we can just have fun, turn this place into a damn zoo, and be of good cheer, for he has overcome the world, and we trust him. The more we do that, the more that we can have fun, the more that joy comes out. Love you guys. Peace.